Good morning, day 9, Sunday morning. I'm still stuck at learning Katakana. I'm still failing at a lot of irregularities. I think the Katakana is more challenging than Hiragana because of its illogical symbols and no logic whatsoever in between. And the website is not helping. The Tofugu is not helping as much as it was helping with Hiragana. It did amazing thing with Hiragana, but when it came to Katakana, I think the author just ditched and just bomb dropped all the possible variations, all the regularities, and since there's no story, you start to rely on your photographic memory, which I don't have. It's becoming very difficult to learn Katakana. I did the test. I don't want to do it again now. I'd like to learn it probably in a bit different way, maybe with the application, because at least there's some much better learning material. In the meantime, I got this book, so it was recommended by Japanese learners. Remembering the Kanji by James V. Heisig. I don't know how many kanji it has, probably a lot. I already read the introduction. It's quite a long introduction, but it tells a story about a guy who came to Japan and he just learned the language, and he probably was some kind of like professor or someone really smart with languages, how they're made. And he came up with this concept that there's logic in kanji and you should learn how the strokes are written and make stories around the kanji, and then you suddenly can remember the kanji symbol, and instead of going hardcore and memorizing how the Japanese people do and how a lot of foreigners do, and it can be painful because there's like over 2,000 kanji, and I think at some point they all look the same or with a slight difference. But yeah, I think he mentions in the book that it can take up to 6 weeks or full time. I think in numbers that's probably like maybe between 250 400 hours to do kanji. But if you know this much kanji, then you can actually probably go for the highest language score. And in the first lesson, I already had a look a little bit at it. It teaches a group of 15 kanji that there's no story behind it. It's just like, again, it's just memorizing it. So let's go through them. So we have a kanji that's written from left to right. It's a 1. 2 is just 2 symbols like that. 3 is 3 symbols. So 1, 2, 3. Then we have the 4th. This is a bit more interesting. This is basically what means 4. This is the 5. We got the 6. We got the 7. We got the 8. We got the 9. And then we got the 10. This means mouth. And they call them primitives. So this is like an opening to entrance to a cave, a river, a bottle. Okay. This is of the sun, recalling what we said in the previous frame around forms. These are the circle. So I don't understand. It means, okay, it means day, not sun. No, wait, it can mean 2 things. Sun or day or a thing. So a primitive, the most basic kanji, can mean 3 things. Ooh. This later meaning incident drives from all characters side of style. It's meaning something like So yeah, everything almost exactly the same, except the stroke in the middle does not touch the right side. Ah, I see. Whew. I think Kanji is more fun than Katakana. At least there's some story behind it, the character. And this character is actually a picture of the moon with the two horizontal lines representing the left eye and mouth of the mythical man in the moon. To prove the element, this character can take on the sense of moon, flesh, part of the body. Which part of the body? The reasons for the later two meanings will be explained. Okay. So it's either moon or flesh. This is the day. Mouth. Sun or the day. I mean, you could start with a day and then you just expand the bottom and it becomes a month. Then another pictograph that kind of looks like a bird's eye. It's a rice of field. Okay, it's 4 windows, 4 plots. Be careful when writing the chart to get order of the strokes correct. You'll find that it follows perfectly the principle stated in frame 4. When used as a primitive, the meaning of rice is most common, but now and again it will take the meaning of brains. So it can be mean rice with a feel or brains. Interesting. It can have a couple meanings, okay. And the last is the eye. So we have like a ladder. Eyeball. When placed in surroundings of complex kanji, sometimes it's gonna be turned into a side. So we have Although only 9 of the 15 kanji treated in this lesson are formally listed as primitives, the elements that join together to make up other kanji, some of the others may also take on that function from time to time. Only not within a frequency. Okay, I don't understand. Some of the others may also take on that function. Attaching special meanings to them. In other words, whenever one of the kanji already learn is used in another kanji, go away. It will retain its keyword meaning unless we have assigned a special primitive meaning. Okay, I don't comprehend this part. So you have the primitive, the key meaning, but then it can change somehow by assigning a special primitive meaning. So if this is an I, it becomes what? Doesn't say. Okay, doesn't matter. Ooh, yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna have this like tablet. I'm gonna try to go and draw them, because I've learned that you have to. So you're supposed to like draw them. I have no idea if this is gonna work to connect. If this will connect, I don't know. You need to download the A power. That sucks. Let's try to do the screen mirroring. Okay, so that's nice that I can do the airplane, but I cannot see what to draw, which is beyond stupid for the AirPod, and I lost my mouse now. Amazing. I literally lost my mouse. I don't know what to do. Wow. Well, that's iPad technology for you, Apple technology. That's okay. I think I'm back. I think I have to download the A Power with a 10-minute limitation. Should be enough for a couple. So I'm trying to connect, but again, the application is failing. Okay, I'm trying to scan the QR code, and of course it's not working because it's a broken application. So I don't know how to connect this, but I don't want to focus on the technology, which is broken anyway. I want to focus on drawing. I think I know how can I do it actually. Let's turn off this broken website because it doesn't allow you to do the mirroring anymore. And let's just focus on this part. So I already actually tried yesterday a little bit. Have a look, but we can try drawing here again. You can just delete them. So I think having a good technology and probably not Apple and not that software is important. It doesn't exactly help you. So I'm gonna try just to draw it and think about. So the first three are super easy because it's just like horizontal straws. Then this one is that is 5. That is 6, 7, sorry, that's a 7. That's an 8. That's 8, so that's 9. Oh wait, this one was 8. I was wrong. So if you take care to remember the stroke order of this kanji, you will not have trouble distinguishing from the kanji for power. So there's also a, that is power. Okay, so this is 9. And then we of course have the 10. Then we have the mouth. I don't know how you pronounce it. Okay, so we have a day. Day is only 2 windows. Then we have the month. Month. We have the rice field. Or brain. And we have the eye, which is, this is 3 windows. It's the eye. Now, can I recall them? Few. I think I'm focusing now more on the strokes, but let's assume I need a separate software that's gonna force me to draw them. I've read that Anki is one of them. I need to look into it and set it up. But so we have, so okay, I'm gonna just try to write down. No wait, that's not what I want to do. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I remember that we have mouth, we have day, we have month, we have the brain, and I forgot one more. I'll have to get back to this one. So let's do a different letter. So we have, those are easy. Now when it comes to 4, I think this is the 4. Ooh. I remember that the brain is like this, and actually I think I didn't draw it. Oh, God damn it. I'm supposed to draw it like this: stroke down, left to right, left to down, left, right. Maybe no, I'm wrong. Up. Okay, the horizontals are the last ones. actually try to memorize it. So we do this, maybe. Okay. Maybe. That was that. The other one was the I. And this is, I can see it, so it's a bit unfair, but I think mouth was the easy one because it's a square and I just recalling it. I think the day was 2 windows, I believe. And the month was something like this, if I recall. Now the numbers. I think there's no point recalling since I haven't mastered them. I remember a few symbols, but I don't know which one is which. So 10 is like this. Cross. So we got the, I think I got the right 4, okay. We got the 5th, which is okay. We got the 6. We got the 7. So even though kanji will have a story, you still have to memorize how to draw, how to write them. I don't know, I hope it makes easier, but so 5 here is the I think this is the one. I don't remember 7, 8 and 9. Okay, I got the 6 right. 7, 8, 9. No, I already forgot. Back off. This is wrong. I did it like a European. This is I mean, it says you have to remember the stroke of the order, but I don't know how to make them actually. So it's a bit of guessing. There's no like GIF or video, small video here showing how to do it. But okay. Seven is this one. Now 8, 8, 8. Oh god, I can't remember 8 or 9. They both look to me so bizarre. So that is 8. And the night is even more bizarre. Single stroke here, left to right, and single stroke like this, left to right. Okay, so these are the basic 15 ones. I think you can see my screen better. I'm not. see me or not. I think this is going to be a challenge in some sense. There's no story behind this one, and I think there's no shortcut other than making drawing the kanji with hand every day. Let's have a look at the other ones. What did they say? In this lesson, we learn what a primitive element is by using the first 15 characters as pieces can be fitted together to form a new kanji. 90 of them to be exact. Okay, so we're using the primitives to form new ones. So remember, we already did 15 kanji here. Whenever the primitive meaning differs from the keyword meaning, you may want to go back to the original frame to refresh your memory. From now on, though, you should learn both the keyword and the primitive meaning of new kanji as they appear. So okay, so index of primitive, an index of primitive. What the tag is this? What is this? I know if I click here, I cannot go back to this page, so annoying. So this looks like a mouth and a 10. So 10 mouth? But the way you draw it is you make a cross, you make a... Interesting. It's the opposite how you... No, it's the same way you would draw it, yes. Okay, the primitive elements that compose the characters are, 10 and mouth. But you may find it easier to remember it as a pictograph of a tombstone with cross on top. Yes, it's a tombstone, cross on top. Just think back to one of those graveyards you have visited, or better still, used to play as a child. No, I didn't play as a child in cemeteries with old... See? Now we suddenly have a story behind it. As a child, I was playing in a cemetery and old tombstones, and there's a cross in some rock square. This departure from the primitive elements in favor of a pictograph will take place now and again at these early stages, and almost never after that. No idea what he means, so you need not worry about cluttering up your memory with too many character drawings. Okay. Used as a primitive, this kanji keeps its keyword sense of old. Yep. But care should be taken to make that about abstract notion as graphic as possible. Sometimes I feel stupid, I don't understand English what this guy is saying. Let's have a look. Another one. There are a number of kanji for the word I. A number. But the others tend to be more specific than this one. So this is the least specific one. The keyword here should be taken in the general psychological sense of the perceiving subject. Whoa! Now the one place in our bodies that all five senses are concentrated in is the head, which has no less than 5 mouths. It has 5 mouths, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. Hence 5 mouths equal E. Okay. I think I got it. So we have the 5. This is 5. And this is mouth. Ooh. and this means I. Whew, Kanji. Remember when you were young and your mother told you never to look directly into the sun for fear you might burn out your eyes? Probably you were foolish enough to risk a quick glance over once or twice, but just as probably you passed that bit of folk wisdom to onto someone else as you grew older. Here too the kanji that has sun above and eye right below looking up, it has the meaning of risk. So we got the actually now I don't recall them. So this can be sun or day. And this can be, of course, I. Moon, flash. Okay, let's try drawing this one. So we have risk. The eye looking is at the sun. So we have the sun and risk. We have the sun and we have the eye. Wow. The first companion that God made. The first companion that God made, as the Bible says, goes was Eve. Yeah, it's not dog. How have they two people? Upon seeing her, Adam exclaimed, "Flesh of my flesh," and is surprised what this Kanji says in so many strokes. So, is it flesh of my flesh or is it companion? No, oh yeah, this is where it is. I didn't know this actually. Yeah, I wasn't seeing them. Companion. Okay, let's try to draw them. Companion. And I think it's also important to start adding the sounds to this kanji. Flesh of my flesh. Quite, yeah. Next one is bright. Among nature's bright lights, there too, the biblical myth has God set in the sky, the sun. This is the sun. This is flesh. And the moon. Each of them has contributed one of the common connotations given with the sun and the branches. Wait, isn't this flesh? Got a singing flatmate. Wait, so flesh can be also moon. Oh yeah, a moon can be also flesh. Huh. So it's sun and the moon. Hmm. So we have this. Bright. Okay. This one is easy. How is this easy? Chant. This one is easy. You have one mouth making no noise to chore master, and two mouths with wagging tongues. Where's the wagging tongue? Minimum 4 chores. So think of a keyword chant as monster singing the kanji is yours forever. So we have the mouth, and we have two. What does it mean by two wagging? So I remember. This is day. Yeah. Alright. Tongue. Okay, Sunday. Yeah, this is a wagging tongue. Whew. Then we have what else can the word sparkle suggest if not a diamond? Not a diamond. And if you ever held a diamond up to the light, you will notice how every face it, so it becomes like a miniature sun. This kanji is a picture of a tiny sun in 3 places that is everywhere, to give the sense of something that sparkles on all sides, just like a diamond. Writing the primitive elements 3 times, not again how the rule for writing given in a frame 4 holds true not only for the strokes. Okay, sorry. So essentially you have, because there are 3 suns here, 3 suns means sparkle. Okay. Then we have three mouths. As in the character for sparkle, the triplication of a single element indicates everywhere. So when there's when there's triplication, it means everywhere. Okay. When we think of goods in modern industrial society, we think of what has been mass produced. That is to say, produced for the masses or of open mouths, waiting like fledglings and nurse to consume. The most bizarre combination association, but okay. Goods Okay, cool. We have spine. This character is rare, like a picture of two of the vertebrae in the spine linked by a single stroke. Oh, so you can actually link the strokes. So this is like linking two mouths. Spine. And there's basically a linking. That is important, I think. Well, we mentioned in the previous two frames about tree of something meaning everywhere and heaps of. Be heaps of or everywhere. Is not meant to be taken lightly. In this kanji we see two suns. Two and one top of the other. Which, if we're not careful, is easily confused in memory with the three suns of sparkle. Focus on the number this way. Since we speak of prosperous times, so it's prosperity. Prosperous times is a sunny week with the sky with two suns. Prosperous. I really like to hear the sound, and I saw one video. The guy who learned like Japanese in 2 years, he said like it's important to attach the sounds to kanji as soon as possible. But so far, kanji for me this looks like a game. This is early. So 3 suns is sparkling, 2 suns is prosperous. 2 mouths with a connection is a spine, 3 mouths is goods, mouth and 2 suns, no, mouth and 2 wagging tongues is a chant. Bright is like sun and moon. I don't know. 2 flesh of the flesh is companion, and sun looking at the eye is a risk. And the eye is the 5 of the mouth. And cross of the mouth is old. 10 mouth. Old. Gotcha. Okay, we got that early. This kanji is actually a picture of the first flower of the day. Which we shall in defiance of botanical science call the sunflower. Since it begins with the element for sun and is held up on the stem with leaves. The pictographic representation of the final 2 strokes. This time, however, we shall ignore the pictograph and imagine sunflowers with needles for stems, which can be plucked and used to darn your socks. The sense of early is easily remembered if one thinks of the sunflower as the early riser in the garden. So we got the sun, and this I see this as 10, but what is the other meaning of 10? So it's a 10. So it means it's not holding its original meaning. This just means early. Early. So it could mean early or sunflower. which was used to make the abstract key or early more graphic. So no, we don't have to. Sunflower early, okay. Ooh, we have the rising sun. This character is sort of a nickname for the Japanese flag, but its well-known emblem of the rising sun. But this looks like it's a 5. This looks like a 5 for me. Symbol, and then you have the sun. If you can picture two seams running down the great red sun, and imagine sitting on a baseball bat for a flagpole, you have a slightly irreverent but not altogether inaccurate picture of how this forest crosses the line of rising sun. Wait, is this actually 9? That's 5. I'm wrong. Yes, I was wrong. This is 9. Okay, this is actually... rising sun. So, 9 baseball players, the rising sun. Guys, wait, how many more do I have left? Okay, let's go through all of them. Let's kill this game. Nine baseball players. No. Sun. We have the early sunflower. Sun. And the cross for whatever reason. We have prosperous. We have 2 suns. Spine is 2 mouths with a link. Sparkle is just 3 suns. Chanting is just a mouth and 2 wagging tongues. And then we have bright, we have sun and moon. Okay. Well, I'm definitely overloading my brain, but we generally consider one generation as a period of 30 or 10 plus 10 or 10 plus 10 plus 10 years. If you look at this kanji in its complete form, not in its stroke order, you will see 3 tens. And writing it, think of the lower horizontal lines as addition lines written under numbers to add them up. 10 plus 10 plus 10, 30. Actually, it's a lot easier doing it with a pencil than reading in a book. Yes, I'm doing it with a pencil. So it's a 10. Oh, wait. So we have a long horizontal, we have 1 10, 2 tens, and then somehow you start combining these ones. Huh. I don't see how it's 3 tens, but let's try drawing again. 10, 10, and this is the addition of third 10, okay. Maybe. You will need to refer back to frames 13 and 14 here for the special meaning. No, I don't need it because maybe I do. This is the window, this is the brain or the rice field, and this is the could be the moon. You need to primitive to make up the chart of flesh, okay, and brain. What the kanji says, if you look at it as a part of the body that keeps the brain working on it, is the stomach. To keep the elements in proper order, when you write this kanji, your brain is being held up by the flesh. Wait, what about what's this? What's the... No. Oh, it's a month? Month, moon, flesh, part of the body. Mm. Part of body. La, 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 la. So you got the brain, and you got the part of the body, which means stomach. Okay, we got any more. We got night break. This is day or sun, something else. Well, the number for the start of the day is a day break. Japanese complementary as the opening up of the night in the day. Hence the choice for the or odd keyword night break. So we have the sun or day, but also we have the one, which is the stroke going down, which means floor. I remember that. The horizontal stroke can mean floor or ceiling. So the sun, so it's like a sunset in some sense. Huh. Night break. Opening up of the night because the sun is going down. Okay. Gallbladder. Oh my god. The pieces in this character should be easily recognizable. On the left, we have the part of the body. Then we have the sun and daybreak. Sorry, night break. Okay. Part of the body. On the right, we have night break. What all this has to do with gallbladder is not immediately clear. So all we need to do is give a slight search to the traditional biblical advice about not letting the sun set on your anger, which ancient medicine associated with the choler or bile of the gallbladder is supposed to filter out and change it to not letting the night break on your anger, on your gall. The work of remembering the kanji is done, and the improvement is not bad piece of advice in its own right. Since anger, like so many other things, what is a gallbladder? I really don't know what is a gallbladder. A sac located under the liver. Some kind of organ, probably, which I never will ever need to know. I hope so. Okay. Span. Wow, Japanese has some interesting words. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Goes the song of the fiddler on the roof. You can almost see the journey of the sun as it moves from one horizon, the floor, to its noonday heights. It goes from the floor, goes to the ceiling. As it moves from one horizon, the floor, noonday goes to the ceiling, and then disappears over the horizon day after day, making the span of life so poetic. So it starts, so you have the ceiling, So it's like sun going from the floor to ceiling. Span. This is our lifetime. Okay. This is, oh my god. Okay, concave. What is concave? You could not have asked for a better keyboard for this kanji. Just have a look at it. It's a perfect image of a concave lens, remembering, of course, the kanji square of rounded things, complete with its own little cave. Now all you have to do is learn how to write it. What is a concave? Concave. Having an outline of surface that curves inwards like the interior of a circular sphere. What the heck? Kanji's teaching me new vocabulary. And there's absolutely no story behind it. I don't know what kind of concave is. Oh my god. Now we have convex. What is convex? Oh my god. Curved or rounded like the exterior of a sphere or a circle. So concave is the outline. I need some alcohol for this learning. Convex is the opposite of concave, at least in this sense. Maybe this helps you see how Japanese have no trouble keeping convex distinct from concave. Now, the off peeling of the third stroke, if it doesn't feel all strange now, by the time you're done with this book, it will. Very few times you will have to write. Okay, very few times you have to write this kind of type. Okay. So something you have like with a star instead of a number. There's no need to make a special effort to memorize them. The sheer frequency with which most of them show up should make. Walking stick. Drop off olden times. Okay, I think I want to stop a little bit. I'm probably gonna go and look online or some software how I can start like creating flashcards for this kanji, because I think we have, how many kanji we have so far? We already have 34 kanji and I don't remember most of them. Oh, I did not draw this one. So this is the, could be moon or power flash off. There's like a sun or a day. And this is the 4, which is the rising sun. No, it's a night break. Starts of the break. The flesh of the body, gallbladder. Okay. This was generation because it's 3/10. They have this the rising sun because it's no the first kanji lost its meaning. Just sun and yeah. There's the early sunflower, prosperous 2 suns. Spine is like 2 mouths with conjugation. 3 mouths is goods. It's goods. 2 suns is prosperous. Sparkle is 3 suns. Chant is a mouth and 2 wagging tongues. Bright is like sun and moon. Companion is double flesh. Risk is sun and an eye. Eye is, I think it's 5 and mouth. Then we have the tombstone, it's old. Then we got the eye, brain, month, day, mouth, and 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, I remember, 5, maybe I'm starting to remember. I need to create some mnemonics, because I don't remember them. Okay, I think kanji is gonna be in some sense fun. I think I'd like to finish. I did almost 2 hours in total actually.